Now, the MSU Federal Credit Union Coaches Show.
Over the last 125 years, Spartan Stadium has witnessed its fair share of thrillers. And now that a brand new season is here, there is no place Michigan State's football coach Mel Tucker would rather play than in the Woodshed. Making memories here is important to him, but what's also important to him is making sure the players not only take pride in playing on this field, but winning on this field, especially after what happened in 2021. It was a major point of emphasis this week, and it's something we made sure to hone in on during our one-on-one chat. Well, you're about to begin brand new year, brand new season, year 3 for yourself, your staff. What's it like to just sit in the Woodshed right now?
It feels good. It feels good. This is a special place, and we know that we only have so many opportunities, and we emphasize playing well at home and winning at home. We were undefeated a year ago, which is outstanding, and I know our fans appreciate us. Our student section appreciates us. There's an expectation, there's a standard of performance in the Woodshed.
The student section is sold out this year.
Yep.
And I know that was a big thing when you came here. You wanted it to be packed to the max, especially from a student standpoint. So to see that this year that the student section is sold out, what does that mean to you?
It means that they appreciate what they've seen from us. They believe in us, and they're excited about our football team. That's a huge step in the right direction for us as a program. And now we have to keep them engaged by playing great football in here.
How much do you go into conversations of winning at home? How much do you bring it up? Not just during a game week.
We talk about it, about home and the Woodshed, and and protecting our turf, and putting our best foot forward here. And we definitely talk about it, during game week. When we get a chance to come in here and scrimmage, in spring ball and in fall camp, we talk about it. We only get so many opportunities to actually even come in here. It's memories. These guys have grown up, their entire lives wanting to play big-time football. Big-time football. Power 5 football, Big Ten football. Get a chance to come here to Michigan State and play in front of 75,000, national TV. The place is packed out. The student section is going nuts. Got great opponents coming in, and this is their dream. And same thing for the coaches. This is why we prepare, because we actually do get a chance to play, and so it's a huge point of emphasis for us.
How do you best describe to the rush that you might feel as you step out over to the tunnel here and you look out right before you're about to hit the field, that rush, especially game 1, week 1?
For me, the rush for me, it's I have so many different things going through my mind, during pre-game, there's a checklist that I go through. There's scenarios, situations. That's really what my focus is. But you can't block out 75,000. Can't block out the band. You can't block out the VIPs and the recruits. And things like that, and then just the energy, from the players, coming out of the tunnel. So it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling, and it's special, and I appreciate it because how many people, actually have that opportunity to do that, and so we don't take it for granted.
You mentioned this year, going into year 3, that you think your depth is better. You think that players are holding each other accountable a lot more. But what else do you think has been a pivotal point, or will be a pivotal difference, or something that people will be able to notice right away that is different this year?
I do believe that our team will have more chemistry, and that we'll be more connected. We will be able to be more consistent. And so I'm anticipating a higher level of complimentary football this season.
What's your morning routine like on game day?
I'm not sure if I have a routine, but no one's ever asked me. No one's ever asked me that. My morning routine is, I usually get up early, listen to a lot of music, and review my notes, and I play the game in my head. I try to play the game throughout the week as much as I possibly can. Anything that happens in the game, anything that happens on the field, or any type of call or anything that happens, I pretty much usually have covered that and rehearsed that in my mind of what my response is going to be, what it needs to be in those situations. Because it's standard over feelings. I can't go out there and coach on emotion. I have to do what needs to be done and stay neutral. And a lot of that is mental, imagery and visualization, of scenarios in the game, so that I can stay neutral and I'm not surprised by what happens on the field.
So what was the biggest game then last year where you played it in your mind and weren't caught off guard by something, or you were more prepared because of doing that in the morning?
When we played the school down the road, we found ourselves down, double digits at halftime, at home, and so I played through those scenarios, up at half, down at half, even at half, behind in the fourth quarter, up in the fourth quarter. Calls going your way, calls not going your way, things like that. And that was a game, where, neutral thinking and being able to stay in the moment and play the next play was critically important. National TV, Fox Big Noon is here, ESPN Game Day is here. The place is sold out. We're undefeated. We're ranked. We're ranked high. It's the biggest game in college football up to that point in the season in terms of viewership, and we're down double digits at halftime. So how do we respond? I think I've coached in over 300 games, and so those are things that come up in games. There are always momentum swings in games, no matter who you're playing or when you're playing. And at some point, in the season, you're going to be up, or you're going to be down. You're going to be struggling, or you're going to be clicking. And so the team goes how I go, and so I have to already know, what my mindset is going to be and how I'm going to handle those situations.
You want to talk about memory makers here at Spartan Stadium? MSU's 37-33 win over Michigan was one of them, thanks to Kenneth Walker III's 5-touchdown performance. He's in Seattle now, but that doesn't mean Tucker has lost all of his star power on offense. Fifth-year wide receiver Jaden Reed is back for another season, and when we come back, you're not going to want to miss what went into his decision to return.
As we go to break, Farm Bureau Insurance invites you to register to win an exclusive private dinner with head coach Tom Izzo. Go to InsideTheGreensweeps.com to register.
Are you thinking about switching financial institutions or opening a new account? Make the change to MSU Federal Credit Union today. MSU FCU focuses on our members and the community, offering free checking, free financial education, low loan rates, and cashback credit cards. Plus, accessing your account is easy with our mobile app, at a branch, or by visiting one of over 5,000 shared branches across the country. Make the change today. MSU FCU, building dreams together.